Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so I got this package through the door. It's from my good friend Alan Meggs, and this is probably going to be my introduction into Hammer Horror. Now, before I do anything or say anything, you might notice that my sound is a bit different here. I found a new microphone in the house. I'm going to test it out in this video. The one that I had previously, it just had a mind of its own. It just worked whenever it wanted to work. So I was getting a bit tired of it. So I'm going to try this microphone out. And any input that you can give me would be massively appreciated. If it sounds great, happy days, I'll stick with it. If not, I'll try and find a new microphone. So again, any input would be massively appreciated. So yes, Alan's package. So I've said this on numerous streams before, but Hammer Horror it's a bit of a blind spot for me. As a matter of fact, I would nearly go as far as to say that I have never sat down and watched a single Hammer Horror movie. I have absolutely nothing against the genre. I just never got into it. I just never got into it. There's just so many movies out there. Where do you start? And this is probably going to be the best start, because Alan is a huge Hammer Horror fan, and I know he's not going to steer me wrong. I'm sure that these are going to be some of the best ones in terms of Hammer Horror. Not only that, but I decided to take a gamble, and I opted to buy the Captain Kronos edition as well. Now, I have to give credit to John Perry over at Mondo Chelloveck Movies. He's the one that really talked me around this release. Everything that he told me about the movie, it was just ticking all the right kind of boxes for me. He said it has this kind of Tim Burton look to it. Tim Burton's a huge fan of the movie as well. So yes, that alone kind of just intrigued me. It really did. So I'm taking a gamble on it. It's a €60 set. But I said to John, and John made some great points as well. He was actually checking out some of the special features on it, and he said the features are absolutely incredible. So if you don't like the movie, chances are you actually might like the special features. Not only that, but you know me, folks. I love my collector's editions. And if I don't like the movie, I promise you, I will love the collector's release. So I'm always going to get something from it. But I am hoping for the full house. I really want to enjoy the movie. So John, if you're watching, mate, a huge thank you for your input. It massively helped with my decision to pick this one up. And if you're not aware of John's channel, I can't imagine there's too many of you out there, but if you haven't seen it yet, I will leave a link in the description below, and please do go over, and if you do, throw this man a sub. Hands down, one of the nicest lads you'll ever see on YouTube. So yes, Alan's package. Alan, mate, I cannot thank you enough. This is such an incredibly kind gesture. There is, you'll notice as well, there's a letter here. I am going to leave the letter to last, but thank you again, Alan. I haven't even seen what's inside it, but I know I'm going to love it. So thank you so much for that. So I've already kind of pre-opened this like I always do. So I'm going to open it up and let's get this going. Right, so the first thing I'm greeted to is a Eason's bag. So, oh, and the sellotape down here. So just 1 second again. Right, we are in. So, oh, right, we've got 4 Blu-rays. Right, let's get the, I knew, okay, if this was, of course this was going to be the first one. It is Dracula, Peter Cushing. And I've just noticed as well that this is actually shrink wrapped, so wow. It's brand new. That is unbelievable, Alan. Now, I done a live stream. It was a solo live stream. That question was brought up about Hammer Horror. And all during that stream, everybody was giving me their inputs on what movie I should watch first. This one was definitely mentioned, so this is going to be great. And I have to tell you, wow, look at the special features on this release. So, yes, this... No, I won't say nothing yet. I was going to say this might be my first that I watch, but I'll just check. There's actually one that I'm curious to see if it's in here, and it might be my first. So yes, Dracula. And again, like I said, folks, this is a blind spot to me. I know nothing about any of these movies, so again, share your thoughts on them, and what do you think is the one I should start with? So, oh, this one has a lovely slipcover in it. So we've got another Dracula one. And it is Dracula, Prince of Darkness. So this one has got Christopher Lee, I've noticed here, Barbara Shelley as well, and Andrew Kerr So, again, know nothing about the movie. I know Christopher Lee is such a massive deal when it comes to Hammer Horror, much like Peter Cushing. So, 2 Dracula movies. I'm loving the slipcover on this one, by the way, Alan. And just like the last one as well, there's a lot of special features on here as well. There's even a feature I've noticed, a restoration comparison. Okay, that's very intriguing. And that's the inside of it. And as you can see, once again, sealed. Unbelievable. That is fantastic. So, Dracula, Prince of Darkness. Wow. I'm actually just looking at the pictures of it. The pictures in the back just look amazing. So, yeah, that's going to be great. Hey, this is the one that I was hoping was going to be in here, and I'll tell you why. Because when I did that stream, this one was the one that was mentioned the most. John Perry even recommended it, and it is The Curse of Frankenstein. So, yeah, like I said, everybody on the stream was talking about this one. So, that is unbelievable, Alan. Fair play to you for including this one. Honestly, this is the one that I'm going to start with. I said it on the stream, you know, like I said, so many people voted for this one, and I feel it's only right that I do start with this one. But again, like I said, share your thoughts in the comments as well. Do you think this is the right way to start or not? Or should I wait for Captain Kronos? There's one for you as well. So, yeah, share your thoughts. And just like, it looks like the same studio, it is Lionsgate. And yeah, it is absolute jam-packed with special features. I think there's actually a dedicated bonus disc in this. And just like the other two, it is sealed as well. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, The Curse of Frankenstein. And the last one that we have, again, this was mentioned quite a bit on the stream. So I knew Alan was going to steer me in the right direction when it comes to Hammer Horror. And it is The Curse of the Werewolf. So, John, I think John mentioned this to me as well. And he said, he did say something about, you know, that's the problem with werewolf movies on Hammer. There's not many of them out there, which is very strange. So, yes, very intrigued to check this one out as well. This is a final cut release. I've never heard of that company, funny enough. But just like the other releases, they all have a few special features on it. And I don't know why. I might get this, I'm probably getting this very wrong. But I see Oliver Reed is in this. And I'm almost certain someone said to me on that stream that this movie was it his first movie? Again, I could be getting that completely wrong. So, yes, The Curse of the Werewolf. And, yeah, all 4 of them are actually sealed. That is incredible. So, there you have it, folks. So, Dracula, Prince of Darkness, The Curse of the Werewolf, and The Curse of Frankenstein. Like I said, my introduction into Hammer Horror. And, Alan, thank you so much. This means so much to me. And it goes without saying, Alan, when I get into these, I will get back to you and let you know what is my favourite of the 4. This is a great thing because something similar happened to me before, where westerns as well is another kind of genre that I wasn't too crazy into. And a good friend of mine going by the name of Gordon Dryden, he sent me a box set of 5 western classics. And that was my introduction into the westerns, and I watched all 5 of the movies. And it goes without saying, I've been watching westerns since. So I'm hoping the same thing is going to happen here. So, Alan, a huge thanks for that. It means so much to me. And like I said, I will get back to you and share my thoughts on these movies. And not only that, but like I said, I do have that Captain Kronos coming as well. Chances are there's going to be a video for that. I'm going to have to share my thoughts on the movie and, of course, the 4K transfer. So, keep an eye out for that. I did it again. I always keep doing this. I keep forgetting about the letters. So apologies for that, folks. I do have the letter right here. I've taken it off the box. And let's see what Alan has put down here for me. So, oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. So the first thing I see is the logo for Hammer. Oh, wow. And if you turn it around, there's a picture of Christopher Lee. So that's quite a nice touch. I like that. So, right. Let's see what Alan has said here. So he said, hi Keith, I hope this note finds you well. I noticed in a lot of your videos that a lot of your followers often help you to complete collections. They absolutely do. So I've noticed so I'm doing the reverse and potentially helping you start one. That you have, Alan. As you know, I've loved Hammer Horror since childhood, and the movies I've sent you are my all-time favourites, and as it transpires, they were my dad's favourites too, so they're very special to me. Andy mentioned in one of the streams recently that he finds Hammer quite daunting, and I can understand that. They have such a wide portfolio, but in my opinion, you can't go wrong with the staples of Dracula, Frankenstein, and of course, Curse of the Werewolf. Is noticeable as it was Oliver Reed's first leading role. I told you I heard that in the stream, so I wasn't wrong. Happy days. There's plenty of extras to enjoy too, as there are pretty decent additions I've sent you, and I do hope you enjoy all of them, at least some way as much as Dad and I did. You probably don't realise I've been following your channel for a lot longer than you realise, starting around COVID time. It's a very long time. Unbelievable. Where's that time gone? I didn't post any comments for a long time, as I was happy to, just to view, as it helped me deal with unbelievable stress at work. There's nothing worse, Alan. Nothing worse. I've been there and I've done that, never to be done again. He said, and your videos were such a help when Dad passed, as they were such a tonic to help me cope. Thank you for all that you do. Your channel and the live streams mean a lot to me, more than you realise. And please tell Nigel and Andy how grateful I am to them too, and I'll be looking after them in due course too. Fond regards to you and Ellen, your friend Alan. That is so lovely, Alan. It's so beautiful. I'm sorry, like I said, that you had to go through work, you know, stress and work. Like I said, I was 10 years in a job. I hated my 10 years in it. It was so stressful, and there's nothing worse. But I'm even more sorry for the passing of your father, Alan. But it's a beautiful thing to have that connection, you know, connections with movies. I have the same connection with my father as well. And yeah, thank you, Alan, for that. That is such a beautiful letter to read. It really is. And I promise you, I will pass it on to Andy and Nigel. Chances are they're going to be watching this video anyway, so they're going to massively appreciate that. So, Alan, it goes without saying, this letter will go into probably my favourite one. Whatever one I watch, that is my favourite. Yeah, that letter will be going in there, and it'll always be there. So thank you again for that, Alan. I really do appreciate it. So there you have it, folks. That is my video. So as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you could do, leave a comment down below, and please do share your thoughts on these amazing gifts that Alan has sent my way. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.